I spent 12 days cruising around Norway, Svalbard, and Iceland on the Norwegian Star, and there is so much to do here. There are over 15 restaurants and bars, there's a pool and a few jacuzzis, there are amazing shows every day, live music, a casino, a theatre, a fitness centre, shopping, shows and activities happening all the time, and some amazing shore excursions. This is literally a floating city. Hey everyone, I'm Kritika, and in the last video you saw me fly from India to Norway, where we witnessed some stunning landscapes, beautiful fjords, and explored the city of Bergen. We had such a wonderful time despite some flight misadventures. We finally made it to Tromso, which is in the north of Norway, and we're about to embark on a 12-day cruise adventure. And in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of this massive floating city. I'm on board the Norwegian Star, which is a cruise that's part of the Norwegian Cruise Line, and this is an 11-night cruise. So the cruise starts in Tromso, and over the next 12 days, we're going to be covering parts of Norway, northern Norway to be specific. We'll also be going up to Longyearbyen and Svalbard, and then ending up in Iceland. And for a change, I'm not traveling alone. I'm traveling with my parents on this trip.
Hi.
How's your trip going so far?
Yeah, it's good so far. Bergen is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Now looking forward for this cruise ship. Last cruise ship we did in Alaska was a 7-day cruise. Now this is going to be 12-day cruise.
So they have actually been on a Norwegian cruise before. When I asked them to join me on this trip, I didn't know they had already been on this particular cruise company's cruise. But it's my first time on this cruise. I'm really excited. Are you excited, Mommy?
Yeah, because we have traveled with Norwegian before, so we know what to look forward to. And excited to visit Norway. This is our first time in Norway.
So yeah, excited for this trip. Yay. So we started our trip in Norway, down south in Bergen. We had a flight from Bergen to Tromso to catch this cruise, which got cancelled, so we had to fly to Oslo. And then somehow we've made it to Tromso and made it on the cruise. So very exhausted, but excited for the next few days. As soon as we landed in Tromso, we got picked up and driven to our cruise. We checked in our luggage, and there was quite a long line to board the cruise, as expected, but everything was quite smooth and well organized, and it took about an hour and a half for us to get in. So we are on a VIP package over here and staying in a family suite, and because we're part of the VIP package, we had some priority boarding. So as soon as we were done with security, we got priority boarding. We met our concierge, got our room keys, and then got to check out our room, which was amazing. So just checked into our suite, and this is what it looks like. I'm not really sure what all there is inside our room, so we're gonna figure that out. But this is really nice. They've also left some snacks for us. We even have a welcome drink. Oh wow, this is bigger than I expected. So yeah, I'm in my room right now. I'll give you a proper tour of this later, but I wanted to give you some information about this cruise. This is my third time being on a massive cruise like this. The first time I was a kid, so I don't know if that experience counts. The second time was last year when I went on Cordelia back in India, and this is my third time here, and this is such a nice cruise. So the ship we are on is called the Norwegian Star. So the VIP package has a bunch of different benefits, like you get priority boarding, we have a butler, so basically whatever we want we can ask our butler for. We have a concierge, so if you want to book any shore excursions or need any information, the concierge is there to help us out. And we get access to a couple more restaurants for breakfast and lunch as part of the VIP package. So it's quite a nice and luxurious experience. And this whole trip was organized and sponsored by JE Travels, which is a company based in Finland. It's run by Indians and they specialize in tours in the Nordic countries. So for full disclosure, they've sponsored this trip. A few things we had to arrange for ourselves, like the flights and the visas and a couple of tours, but they took care of everything else for us, and it has been so smooth and hassle-free. I actually met one of the co-founders of the company when I was in Bergen, and she was so nice. So I've been coordinating this trip for the past couple of months with them, and they helped us plan the whole itinerary and took care of all the bookings, so it has been very convenient. So with the cruise, you can book it yourself as well, but the benefit that you get if you book it through JE Travels is that there are no hidden fees. So basically how it works is that you book a cruise room, but there are so many different add-ons, like even things like water is an add-on package. I think specialty dining options are also an add-on. And of course, all your shore excursions that you want to do are add-ons as well. So you can book your shore excursions for each port directly through the cruise company or through local companies as well. And the local companies end up working out to be more cost effective. So if you're booking it through JE, they take care of all of these things for you, and there are no additional charges. So you know what you're paying for. And to be honest, their customer support has just been so good. And I'm not just saying this because they sponsored this trip. I have worked with a lot of travel companies, but JE's customer support really stood out. Like anytime I have any issue at all, even the smallest query, the response time has been so quick, and maybe because they're also based in the same time zone, so that helps. But yeah, I feel like when you're traveling in Scandinavia, which is so expensive, it's more sensible and cost effective to actually go through a travel company. So I definitely recommend JE Travels. I'll leave their details in the description below, and they've been kind enough to offer a discount for all my subscribers. So if you're planning a similar trip and want to go on a cruise or explore Scandinavia, definitely reach out to them and use my discount code.
Wondering if thousands of miles away the sky's just as blue. It's as if I'm stuck in yesterday when I'm thinking of you. 'Cause when you have your morning coffee, I'm turning out the lights so I could dream. And when you smile through the screen,
The cruise has officially begun. We're just leaving Tromso.
so I lay my head to rest when the sun is rising. I'll start a brand new day when the moon.
The cruise finally left Tromso, and honestly, there's so much to do inside the cruise that it takes a couple of days to really get the hang of things. We spent our first evening dining at Ginza, the Asian restaurant. How's the food?
Excellent. Enjoying.
Oh, today.
Watched a show at the Stardust Theatre and just enjoyed the view. We were also very exhausted from the lack of sleep after our cancelled flights and change of plans, so we caught up on sleep and woke up to the best views each day. The cruise would stop almost every day at a new place, and we could go explore the place either on our own or through a shore excursion. This here is Harstad, where we went to check out the Trondenes Church and Historical Centre and look at those views. I have whole vlogs coming up from the different places we explored while on the cruise, but anyway, let's head back to the cruise now.
But ever so near, so I lay my head to rest when the sun is rising. I start a brand new
So you've already seen our room from the day we actually boarded the cruise, but because we've been here for a few days, I thought I'll give you a proper tour of our room now that we've settled in and made it our home. So this here is our room, and it's a family suite, and we just got back from a shore excursion. So here you can actually change the setting on this to whatever we want them to do with our room. So there's a do not disturb, there's a turn down cabin, there's a makeup cabin. So we left it at makeup cabin, so hopefully it's made up. Let's go check it out. So welcome to my room. This is where you enter from. So on the first day, they actually gave us a bottle of champagne, which none of us really drinks champagne, so we haven't had yet, but that's still kept at the entrance. But come on in. So this here is our suite. Over here, firstly, we have the master bed. So my parents have been sleeping over here, and each day they actually leave like reminders and notes for us. So today there's a time change notice because we're like moving to a different time zone. So it's kind of nice to come to the room to some note. But anyway, moving on. Over here we have the dining table. So like I mentioned, as part of our package, we have butler and concierge service. So every day our concierge actually sends us, that's our concierge Monica, she sends us some snacks to have, and our butler Bruno brings it to us. So today we've got some different types of dessert. There's strawberry dipped in chocolate. Looks extremely delicious. There's a lemon tart and a couple of other things. Going to be eating this later. Next, let me show you where I have been sleeping. This over here is my bedroom, and I have a really nice view. Oh. So I feel like I have the nicest bed because I literally have been waking up to the view of the ocean, and each day, because we're landing at a different port, the views have been amazing and I have really enjoyed sleeping over here. So this actually, when we got here, was sort of folded up into the wall, so they kind of opened it up and set it up, and yeah, the bed is actually very comfortable. I have been sleeping so well, and the good thing is that they actually have blackout curtains, so because there's 24 hours daylight here, the sun never sets, so I kind of have to use the curtains at night to get some sleep. But the other day I did actually fall asleep watching the view, and it was really nice. Another really nice thing about my room is that I have my privacy. So it's really nice that within our suite I have this space to myself, and like I said, the best part is the view. And this over here is our living room. So in our living room, we also have really nice big glass windows. This couch also converts into a bed because this is a family suite. It kind of fits 4 people, but because it's just 3 of us, we've left it as it is. But this couch itself is so comfortable. I have spent so much time here just laying and enjoying the view outside. But anyway, let me show you something else that we get every single day. So this is the newsletter here. It's called Freestyle Daily. And each evening they leave the Freestyle Daily for the next day inside our room. So what this has is basically details about the port we're going to be visiting the next day, and also the itinerary for the entire day. So as you can see, this entire page is basically events happening throughout the day. So there's a lot happening every single hour. I think each hour there's at least like 2 or 3 things happening. But because we're mostly exploring during the day, we've kind of only been able to check out the shows in the evening, and they have been really nice. And this also has details of all the restaurants on the cruise and their timings. So yeah, this is like something we've been referring to every single day. In our room, we have tons of storage. So I'm someone who literally never in my life has unpacked her suitcases on her trips. But over here, we have so much storage space that we actually unpacked our suitcases. We each have a closet to ourselves. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, even within the room, we have so much storage space. So this over here is like my makeup and skincare drawer. We literally have drawers for like the most random things over here. This is my mom's. And yeah, we have like tons of water around the room. So like I mentioned, we have like water included in our package. So this has been very convenient. This is probably the messiest part of our room. So because I'm making travel videos along the way, I have so many electronics every single time I'm traveling. So I have so many gadgets to charge. So this is basically my charging station, and my parents charge their phones over here as well. So you kind of need to carry these universal travel adapters. I mean, you can get whatever you have, but because this is not an Indian cruise, you need like these travel adapters. They're actually very handy to have anywhere you're traveling around the world. And on this side, we have a coffee machine, which I'm super excited about. I've been using this every single morning, and they have like these coffee pods. So yeah, it's been great to make coffee in our room. And we also have these really cute tea packets. Like this is Earl Grey tea, and the packaging is just so cute. They have different types of tea actually, and tons of drawers and storage space here as well. We've basically used up every single drawer and closet there is in this room. We also have a fridge over here, which is convenient. So this over here is our dressing room. So we have 4 giant closets over here, and each of us has taken one. My closet is this. It's kind of messy, so I'm actually going to show you my mom's closet, which is a lot cleaner. It has inbuilt lights, so that's nice because this room is kind of dark otherwise. But yeah, my mom's closet is really nicely arranged and clean. I actually see the appeal of people unpacking their suitcases on vacations. My parents usually do that, but like I said, this is my first time. Never done it, but yeah, it has been very convenient, especially because this is for like 12 days. I'll show you my closet as well, but don't judge. Compared to my mom's closet, this is really just a dump. But at least I know where what is inside this closet. But yeah, there are 2 more closets, and this over here is the bathroom, which is actually extremely massive for a cruise. So we have a shower area here. This is where we've been showering, and there's space for the bathtub as well. And there are 2 wash basins here, and they have tons of amenities. They've got cotton, just like a lot of storage space in here as well. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the room and the bathroom especially to be this big. This feels like you're in a 5-star hotel. It doesn't feel like you're on a cruise. And this living room, in case you want to use it as a bedroom, this also shuts and you have privacy here as well. This is how it works. So if there are 4 people living in this room, there's privacy for everyone here. I feel like this room is just so well thought out and designed. This is honestly such a nice and luxurious room. I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to be staying here for the next 11 nights. So now that you've seen my room, let me also give you a tour of the cruise. There is honestly so much going on in the cruise, and I don't think I've seen everything myself. So let's head outside and explore this cruise. So our room is on the 12th deck, and outside the elevator you can actually see what each of these floors has. And from the looks of it, the 7th floor is where a lot of things are happening. There's the Stardust Theatre, there's the Bliss Lounge, Whiskey Bar, Sake Bar, Atrium. There's also a tax and duty-free store. There's also a spa over here and a fitness center. So this is basically like a city on water carrying like 2,000 plus people, like I think 2,000 guests and like at least 1,000 staff. So this is literally like a city. But anyway, let's go check out the 7th floor. So if you're ever lost in the cruise and don't know which direction the front and the back is, basically all you have to do is follow the direction of the fish in the carpet, and the fish is facing the front. So if you follow the fish, you'll end up in the front side, and if you go in the other direction, you'll be in the back side of the ship. This is the Stardust Theatre. This is where all the major shows happen every evening, and they've got so much seating capacity. And over here on top, this is actually a section for people on the VIP package, so we can actually sit over here as well. But I think the view from down there is actually better, so it makes sense to come early and grab one of the first few rows. This here is the Bliss Lounge, and this is where the parties happen every evening. There's also a spa over here and a fitness center. So this is the fitness center. That over there is the spa. So this is the main outer deck of the cruise. As you can see, there's a pool in the back. There are like 4 hot tubs here. There are a couple of hot tubs in the front and the back as well. But today is actually probably the sunniest day of this trip so far. So everyone's out and about here in the hot tub. Otherwise, usually it gets very windy. And there's also a bar in the back there. So there are actually 12 bars on this cruise, which is a lot. But since we're on the unlimited package, we can actually go to any of these bars and drink, which is amazing. Speaking of which, we also have unlimited food, and there are so many amazing restaurants here, but more about that in another vlog. There are also walking and jogging tracks over here on the 13th deck. It's been too cold to even be outside the past few days, so I haven't really been here much, but today the weather was really nice, so might go for a walk later today. But the views from here are just amazing. There's also a helipad over here in the back. I'm not sure if or when they use it, but yeah, this is like a massive space in the back. On the back of the cruise on the 12th deck, there's a nice sitting area and you can enjoy the view of the ocean from here. This was just a quick glimpse of the cruise and our room here, but we are spending 11 nights on this cruise, and we visited some beautiful cities, had unique experiences, went to the northernmost city in the world, and honestly had the time of our lives. So you'll see more from here in the next few videos. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!